ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're ready for some golf because it's almost guaranteed to be a good time here on the TGC Network. And first round action is upon us here, folks. Let's get down to the first tee, pick up from there.
Alright guys, welcome back to the Golf Club 2019 Society.
And with that, the first
And we're at
drive of the event
TPC
is the red.
Sawgrass, one of my
This
favorite
one's
courses.
looking like it's
Now, we
finding
played
the
it
fairway.
before in the Society event, of course.
And about 140 yards
It's one of
to
the
go.
best ones. But this week, the Players is on. I figured, you know what? Let's play at Sawgrass. Alright, so bet in between there. Oh yeah.
And heading for the green.
Ooh.
All right, and he's on. This
Now
one's
the
about 10 feet from the cup.
tournament I just played, I had a fantastic,
Ooh, unfortunate.
alright, fantastic first round,
This
minus
one's for par.
10. And second round,
And that one will drop.
game kind of screwed me over. I had pulled
And
one
starting
shot left,
today's
but it went
round
right,
off at
and
even
going
par.
right, it hit a big
And now
hill
let's see what
and went into the
second
water.
hole has in store.
And it, you know, hit right next to the green, jumped down a couple times.
Well, I'm not sure exactly where this will end up, but it could be
Why that went
could be
right,
bad.
even though I pulled it left, I don't know. Just like that, kind of. But and then the drop kind of again screwed me over. Had to drop it back on the tee instead of somewhere over there. Ooh, very fast, yeah. Instead of somewhere near the green. And then that happened actually again where, or not that exact same thing, but I had hit a shot. Wow, that went far in the rough, didn't it? With loft. And I hit it slow.
And this for the birdie. And just missing.
But I think some things
We're
that
about 3 feet
the
away
game
here.
has not going for it,
And
they
that one
really
drops for
show in the
par.
worst times. And it's kind of odd
And
how that
after hole,
happens.
He will stay at even par. And now the third hole tee off.
And I mean, really the worst times. It's not like you have a slight pull here, but you know didn't think you did because you can't 100% tell. Based on the way you swing it,
Looks like a 7-iron.
or you pull the thumbstick back, or
think he's
maybe
gonna like that.
you go past the hole a
He
few
starts for
feet
birdie.
and it really shouldn't have. You wouldn't really be
And
able to
nice
tell.
putt.
Hey, great putt, Rocksteady. Get another birdie.
1 under for the day after that hole. All right, here's the fourth hole.
But the certain things like that just really drive me crazy about the game. Yeah, I knew that was slow.
And he won't. be
Especially
too
the part
pleased
where
with
you
that.
pull it and it goes the opposite direction. That it's like, really? Whoops. Alright, we'll go ahead and put some loft on that. Oh yeah.
And I think he's going to like that. This one looks about 4 feet. And that putt will drop for birdie.
Because the fact that that shot
And
in
after
the
that one, 2 under for the day. Okay, let's see what
tournament
the fifth has in store
pulled
for
and went
us.
right. It was pulled left and but went right for some reason. Wasn't the part that really made me mad. It was that it landed about 2
And,
feet right of the
nicely
green,
done, looking like
bounced
we'll have
4 or
some
5
fairway here.
times, and then rolled into the water. And I
Okay,
still
about
had to re-tee it.
140 yards to go.
And it's like, okay, I understand the glitch in a little, or not glitch, but I understand a little thing here in the game might mess up sometimes, but not only is there's no
Here
drop
is the
zone
pitch
really
of
in the
wedge.
game, except for very, very certain,
And
you know,
that
few
shot
areas.
will be on the
But there's
green
no drop
with a
system
fair amount
at
of
all, it
distance to make up to get
seems,
that next putt
unless
in the hole.
it's very random when it actually allows you to drop it like you actually should be able to.
Oh, that was close.
I think I can actually count about maybe 4 or 5 times I
And
went into the
tapping in
water
for par.
and I was
And after
actually
that
able to
hole,
drop it
nothing
somewhere
changes in the standings
instead of
for
having to
them.
re-tee it like
Still
you
in
know.
second place.
And I don't know, it's just it's a bit frustrating. Ooh.
And this shot he's taking
It's still in the
through
fairway
the
though.
branches.
We'll go the full 9-iron pitch. I pulled it.
Going with the 9-iron.
Oh, but it still went straight and went in the hole.
And
Okay.
amazingly well executed shot, holding it out there with the pitch shot. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. And I think he will be happy with that. From 130 yards out.
See, we'll go ahead and put a lot of loft on here. A
Taking
little
shot with the
slow.
pitching wedge. And that approach is on the green. And lengthy putt in the near future.
Oh, I made it.
The bird.
I really kind of pulled that one.
And the 8th hole is next.
I do think a lot of people say, you know, how some things are easier or harder in a game than it would be in real life. And I hit it
Pretty sure as
slow.
the 5 would.
And one
not
thing
the
that's
intended
a
result, I'm
lot
sure, on that approach
easier
shot.
in
Too
real
much
life than
club.
in this game is chipping. Ooh, I almost landed that thing.
And this
I
to
can
save
chip it
par.
90% of the time. Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
and that was very close.
Yeah, I knew I
Just
didn't have that.
Didn't drop. And this putt is for bogey.
Unfortunately, I can chip it a lot better in real life than I can in this
And
game
after
because
that
they
one,
make the
4
chipping
under is the
so
score
weird.
for the day.
You never know if you're gonna hit it, and it's just gonna sit there. Damn, I keep hitting them slow. Or it's gonna stop, or it's gonna roll. I mean, there's been multiple occasions where I've put a lot of loft, as much loft as you could. It wasn't downhill or anything, but it
And that
still
lie
hit
will be much
and rolled
more
20
easy than
feet.
the last one.
And it just, I don't know. It's just the stuff like that is what turns me off a little bit. Like that was a great example of what it should have done, you know. Hopefully we can make the putt right after, but I'm going to say it wasn't the easiest one.
And just like that, he takes a share of the lead.
And Roy McIlroy won the Players this year. Not the biggest fan of his. I think he's okay, but he was hyped up and never really did anything after the hype.
Short grass.
He won a couple majors, and then after that, just nothing for I think 3 years. Absolutely nothing. So it's kind of like, eh. But he's all right.
Now. And this putt is for birdie.
Jim Furyk almost got it, but Roy made that birdie on 15, I think.
Oh,
wow. Okay, it was definitely breaking more left than right, but
and for the par.
And how it rolled this far past the hole, I don't know.
And a nice putt there. And still tied for first place after that. And next up we have a par 5 hole. I think you'll like that. From 245 yards out.
A little downhill. We'll go with the 5 wood. Let's just hope it
And the forecast calling for sand here, folks.
Slow. I'm gonna say let's hope it carries. I think it would have.
What happens here from the sand?
Oh, I'm gonna hit it about 95% power and have it be perfect.
This one's about 3 feet away. And that one will drop for birdie. And 6 under par on the day after that hole.
Rock steady up there with me. He's been killing it in these past few society events.
There is some serious power behind this drive, folks.
And again, pulled left but went right. See, we'll go with the full gap wedge pitch. Ooh, perfect. Ooh, rolled a little bit.
And I think he will like that. And about 12 feet to go to get to that cup.
There you go, Roxy. Can I stay? No. We're tied now.
Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And after that one, there's 6 under for the day. And teeing off on this par 3.
A little bit downhill. I think 8-iron would be not quite enough. Ooh, yeah. That was a weird swing. A little slow.
And going
Perfect,
with the
just
7
pulled.
iron on this one. And this could
And
be long.
still went that far. The carry
we'll be
alone
happy
on
with
that
that.
was
And this for the
insane.
birdie.
Alright, not bad. Not bad from
This putt's
51
about
feet away.
3 feet away. Finishing this hole with a solid putt.
Alright, there's Rocksteady's ball. Ooh, looks like he
And,
missed it.
There's 6
Got a
under
bogey.
on the day after that hole. Well, so far so good for this one. Okay, about 165 yards to the pin.
I do wish maybe one day they'll get it to where they have the perfect VR for a golf
And
game
now he's gonna be digging
where you
that
can
putter.
stand there with something
putt's
that
right around
you
a
know can
9-footer.
simulate a club. It doesn't have to be, or you wouldn't want it to be as long as a club.
For
You
the
know, who's
birdie.
got the room for that? Besides, maybe if they move their living room
And
table,
currently
you know.
sitting at 7 under par for the day.
But maybe like a stick that's a
Yeah,
foot
setting
long, or
up
you
now
know,
on the
something
15th
like that. And
tee.
you have a little head thing on. You can visualize the course and everything.
Look at
That would
this
be
drive
absolutely
go.
perfect.
Going for days.
Especially for people who, you know, like me, I can't go maybe,
And from 165 yards
I can
out.
only go like half the year. The other half, it's just too cold for me. Some people might like to golf in 30-degree weather. I don't like to go outside in 30-degree weather. Wow, that was a bad shot.
And not the best approach shot we've seen today. And just not enough club on that one.
But that would just be amazing.
5
And it could
feet
be,
to go here.
you could have like two
Putt
different
drops on
versions.
in for par.
Like real or realistic,
And
if you
after
would.
that one,
And
7
then,
under par for the
you
day.
know, kind
And
of
that's setting
simulation.
up on the 16th tee.
Kind of like it would be like this, where you could, like, I can't hit it, you know, an average of 295 like I can in this game. And stuff like that. Or 300 and some yards.
And hitting
But it could
from
be more like that, or you could
195
have it
yards
be
out.
more realistic, kind of like you're practicing. Now, it wouldn't really be a practice, but it'd be really cool. Ah,
And
that's
here's
bad.
the 6
That's
iron.
bad. Ooh.
And,
We got
some
away with it, though.
Unfortunate luck there on that approach shot. Too much club, I think.
I was really hoping that would sit.
And this one's for birdie.
Oh.
That was very close.
And just a par.
And tapping
On
in
this,
for
to be
par.
honest, the easier of the par
And there's
fives.
7 under par for the round after that.
This
hole.
one, I usually
Okay,
get
moving
pretty
on
close
to
to
the
eagling.
17th now.
Famous 17, the Island Green. This would be the hole if you could choose any hole in the world to play,
Here's a
this would
pitching
be it.
wedge. And about 13
I
feet
think.
away here.
You know, I'm not 100% sure.
Oh,
Oh,
my
we couldn't
lands,
even
that
birdie
was,
it, and we
very
had,
close.
well, it was
And this
pretty
putts
much
for
a
par.
straight in putt, just up the hill.
And sitting at 7 under for the day.
We got one hole to go. Hole 18, 463 yards.
I don't think we'll find some fairway here. From 170 yards out.
Let's see. Get down to the 8-iron, maybe a little D-loft. Because the 8-iron does seem to just
Here's an
sit
8-iron.
pretty early. Ooh. That one didn't land nearly where I was imagining. It was a weird old flop thing. Wow, why did that go so far left?
And this putt is essential for saving par.
Oh my god.
And this putt is for
A
bogey.
bogey on the last hole. Well, Rocksteady did as well, so we'll
End the
go to
round
the
with a
second
bogey.
round in the lead by 1, -6. Rocksteady at -5.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to you. My name is John McCarthy, and I can't wait to get things started as we are just about to kick off our coverage of this event here on the TGC network. And it looks like he's going through the branches here on this one. And let's see how this player handles the pine straw here. This should be interesting.
Yeah, not really what I was hoping for on the first hole. Oh, but oh my god. Oh my god. Can you get out of that any better?
And this putt is
I
for
honestly
birdie.
don't think so. To have a makeable birdie putt after that,
Just
we
missing
missed, of
here.
course, but I'd say that's pretty good. To be where we were, I will take a par any day of the week.
And starting the round off at even par. And now teeing off on the par 5.
Stay. Okay.
And he's
I
probably
think
gonna
last time we were in the rough
here
and we
about
had to draw it
225
around.
to the pin.
Like a chance.
I think that's the hybrid.
Decent. We're going to be a little ways
That
away
is
and we
some
got a pretty good
fantastic
downhill
club
slope up
work
there.
on this par 5 green, hitting
Oh,
it
well,
in 2.
no. I thought it looked like there was a little ridge right there, but I guess not.
Oh my goodness. This one's about 2 feet from the cup.
2 birdies on this par 4, not 2, par 5, I mean. Not too bad.
And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now let us see what the third hole has in store.
I'll put a little bit of loft. Because I have a slow. Well, never mind. So I have a feeling it wasn't going to go as
And
far
that's
as
a
it
good
looked,
shot.
but I guess it would have
Too
based on
much
where it
club on
landed.
that. And about 5 feet to go here. And a decent putt. And currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And now the 4th hole.
Just don't want to go as far right as we did last time. Oh, Rocksteady, he got out of there. He went way
And,
right,
I
hit a
think he's gonna
good
like that.
slope, and then bounced right in the fairway. See, 9-iron pitch, you know what? We'll take it and go full.
Here's a 9-iron.
Ooh, a
And
little
this
too
one's heading
much.
towards the green.
Should have went with the pitching wedge, or at least put some loft on
And
there.
this putt's for birdie.
Ooh, Rocksteady. Lipping it. Really? Wow.
And this putt's about a 2-footer here.
I thought I hit it a little too hard, to be honest.
And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And this is looking fairway bound.
Oh yeah, absolutely perfect.
About 160 yards to the pin here.
160, you say, let's go down. Nah, we'll stay with the 8-iron and put some loft. Slow.
And I think he is going to
God
fly
damn,
the
I
green.
swung it fast as
No,
shit.
that's no good as far as approaches go. Just too much club.
And I did. I swung that one
And this putt to save
a little
par.
fast because I was thinking, well, if it's a little fast, it won't be too bad. But, nope. Guess
And after
not.
that hole, 1 under for the day. And teeing off on this par 4. And this drive's just smoking, folks.
Going pretty far to the right on that slope. Put a little loft on it because last time it did not
Going with the 9-iron here.
sit.
Yeah, shot's
Should have put
looking
a
pretty good.
lot more.
And that is not bound for the dance floor. Bit too much club on that one.
Oh!
And it just misses. Let's see how things are shaping up on the leaderboard. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today.
Well, you've got a bunker on the left, and you got some bunkers on the right.
Okay, this one's looking pretty good.
You got some water on the left, and you got some water on the right.
Well, about 130 yards to go here.
Let's see, 130. We got the pitching wedge. Let's put a bit of loft on there. Oh my God!
Going with a pitching wedge here.
Yeah, I knew that one
And
was
that
slow.
One's gonna miss the green.
There you go, good birdie, Rocksteady. I unfortunately having a tough time with that. I had to
Yeah,
have
about
that very
4
slow
feet
for it to
from the
stop.
cup.
It was only light
And
rough,
that
so
one
it should have stopped pretty
drops
fast
for
anyway, but I
par.
knew it wasn't going to, even though I put the maximum
Ball out
amount of
first
loft.
place after that. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens.
Gonna have to go 5 wood.
Going with the 5 wood.
Because what's weird is in this game, putting loft on it
About
doesn't
13
necessarily
feet
mean it's going
away.
to stop. Hitting it slow, however, especially with a flop, does. Oh,
Ooh,
come
and
on.
it just doesn't drop. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet.
Because unless it's insanely downhill, if you hit it slow with a flop shot, it's
And
going to
after that
stop
hole,
within
1 under
5
for
feet
the
of it
day.
landing.
And next
Which
up
is
par
weird. You can
5.
put as much loft on it as you want, but doesn't mean it's going to stop.
And this shot's looking promising.
Alright, cannot make it, but driver off the deck maybe. A little to the right. Not a bad spot. Not a bad spot. Why the hell would I want to chip this with an 8-iron? Ooh, almost chipped in for that eagle. And it rolled a bit
And
too
this one's
much.
for birdie.
There we go.
Solid putt.
I'll say that's one thing I should probably try to do more in real life is
Tied
chip
for
with the higher up
first.
clubs, you know.
And
I
now
only
setting
usually
up for
chip
the
with
par
the
4.
loft wedge and maybe my sand wedge if I want it to really kind of run. But
Well,
I
this
should
one's
really
looking
do it
pretty
more
good.
with maybe 9-iron, 8-iron, 7. You know, if I want to just hit it and try to play a little bit of the break. Oh, perfect shots. I say have the distance a little short, a little bit.
And 11 feet to go here. Ooh, that looked good.
Wow.
And for the par.
Didn't think I hit
Nice
it
little
that
putt.
hard
And after
because
that
it was
one, it's still
uphill.
tied for first.
Okay. Okay.
And now teeing off on the par 5.
Par 5 is trying to get that
Pretty
birdie.
sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And from here, about 235 yards to the pin.
Go with the 5 wood.
Going with the 5 wood here.
Oh, I knew if
And
I
missing
pulled
the
it
approach
a little
on
bit
that
left,
one.
it would be great,
Not enough
but
club on that one.
man. Okay. Sure.
And this putt is for birdie.
Sure thing, that ran almost 30 feet. Wow.
That was very close.
Broke left the whole
And
way,
about
but when you
4
hit it,
feet from the cup.
not an inch.
And
Not
that
an
one will drop.
inch did it move left. But it broke
And
left the
after
whole
that,
way.
it's sitting at 2 under for the
So,
day.
yeah.
And
yeah.
now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Well, I think this one's going to find the fairway.
We'll go with the flop just because unless it's very slow, it's going to make it on there. And wow, did that run left.
And about 17 feet to the cup. And folks, this could
There we go.
be the one for
I was
the
going to say, if
birdie.
this one doesn't break, I give
And
up.
after that one's 3 under for the day. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th
Rock
hole.
City
here.
getting it to 5 under. There you go. Put some loft on this.
And going
Pull
with
it a
the 6
little
iron.
left, but it stayed pretty much dead straight. And wow, did that run.
Well, it's an unfortunate approach shot. Too much club.
Good putt, and Rock City, fantastic chip.
And this to save the par.
I'll say that's another thing that's easier in real life. Putting from off the green.
And currently sitting at 3 under.
Because I know
for
if
the
I have a
day
12-foot
after that one.
putt and I'm
next
off
up
the
is
green by
par
about a
4,
foot,
folks.
I only need to hit it like it's, I don't know. Well, depending on how far. If I'm only off the green by about a foot,
And he's probably not too happy
I
about
probably
that.
only have to hit it about 14 feet, like it was 14. Yeah.
Oh, he's
Ooh.
going through the
I
branches.
don't, I
here.
don't, I don't think I needed any of that draw. That's for damn sure.
And this one's about 6 feet away.
And I'll
that
admit
putt
the
drops.
flop shot is a lot easier to
And today currently
do
sitting
in the
at
game than it
3
is
under.
in real life, but
And moving on to
chipping
the
is much
15th
easier.
here.
Flop shot, it's a huge risk to do it in real life.
And just launched this drive. And from 165 yards.
Downhill, but only by a foot. Oh,
Going
wow,
with
that.
the 8 iron.
Didn't think that was going to be
Still
fast.
not a good approach shot there. Too much club on that one.
Ooh.
This one's right around 8 feet. And
All
the
right.
par putt drops.
I just don't want to
3
make
under for the
bogeys.
day after that one. And now setting up for this par 5. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And about 230 yards to the pin.
230 downhill with the 5 woods. Take that 5 hybrid. Go it up there, let it roll a little bit. Rolled a little in the wrong direction.
Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here.
Not that well played. I got a long ass putt. Alright, be a birdie.
And this putt's for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And let's see what
4
the
under. We
17
finished
has in
last
store.
time. 6 under. Probably won't finish as good on this one. It's downhill, so we'll keep the 9 iron, put loft on it. I pulled it a little bit. Still on the green though.
Well,
About
this
what
one's still
Rocksteady has
quite
really
far
been playing
away,
pretty
but it
much
is
together
definitely
the
on
entire
green.
time. We're riding in a golf cart. Bam!
And that
It'd be
one
the perfect
goes
match.
for birdie.
Wouldn't have to go to either side. We just go right to that one
And
spot.
after that one, currently sitting at 5 under for the day. And moving on to the 18th hole.
Doesn't that always suck
And
if you're
this
playing
one
with
could be
somebody
the
and you're
rough
riding in a
that
golf cart
could not
together?
be. Let's
You
find
hit
out.
it to the left, they hit it to right.
Let's
to
see
the
how
right
this next
side, so
shot
you
goes.
either-
Out of the rough.
You got to drive both sections. Roll a little bit. Ooh, did not roll as much as I was thinking. Put all the loft, and then only... Yeah, wasn't thinking I was going to do that. So
11
it's looking
feet
like
to
a
the cup.
probably a bogey on this hole again. Yep.
And this for the bogey.
Unfortunately, back-to-back bogeys on the 18th hole at TPC Sawgrass, but we birdied 17, so whatever. And we'll finish this one -4, so we're -10 total. Rocksteady's -8, we're 2 ahead. I'll see you guys for the third and final rounds of the Sawgrass event. Hope you had a great time, and hope you have a great day. Bye.